Something I've referred to recently in the newsletter, and I just thought I'd show it to you. This is Ray Dalio's book, very simple cover on principles. Ray Dalio, if you don't know, has been one of the Forbes top 100 richest men. He has run a hedge fund in the US, one of the biggest hedge funds in the world, which has made more money for clients than any other hedge fund. And a lot of what Ray Dalio thinks and says resonates with me because he says a lot of things that I've sort of formulated on my own. Then suddenly I realized, of course, that somebody's done it all before. I'm sure there are others other than Ray Dalio, but he's written down what he considers to be principles of all sorts of things, which is life, work, economics, investing, and the idea of having principles, I think, is a very good one. And just to explain it to you, a lot of people live life and invest from the seat of their pants because they've never really worked out who they are, what they do, how they do things. I've always thought that from an investment point of view, I could write down how my brain works, and you could then put it into an algorithm on a spreadsheet and operate it. And I think you probably have the same thing, that you get a tip and you do this with it. You'll have your same routine. You may not know it's a routine, but you almost certainly do the same thing every time. And some people, many people, most people probably have the wrong routine when it comes to investing. As we know, it's not easy, and humans are not wired to invest. They're too emotional. And in order to cut through all that, Ray Dalio recommends, not just in investing, but as I say, in life, but let's just use investing. He recommends that you write down your principles of investing. So we have certain principles at Marcus today, and we've started to write down what we do when making a decision. And by doing that, you can then refine. Does this work? Does this work? One of the recent principles, for instance, we developed was we will not be influenced by what people think of us. If you think about it empirically, making an investment decision as a fund manager, if you do it because you might get some emails saying, why did you do that? You're an idiot. If we worry about what people think about us, it's going to pervert the empirical process, the unemotional process of choosing the right stock at the right time. And if you've got drivers that are not working in the best interest of picking the right stock, which would be, what will people think of me, for instance, then that's not going to help. So one of our principles is we're not concerned about what people are going to think of us. So if we decide to reverse a decision, everyone will think you're an idiot. Well, we need to reverse the decision because the evidence says that we should. So it's writing down a whole bunch of things that you think, your process, and in doing that, you can go and revisit each one, and not just in investing, but in life. I always do this. Is that right? You can assess it. So write down your principles of investing. You'll get the idea. There's a very short version as well, and there's a very long version as well. But if you can also get it on Audible. But if you go Ray Dalio's principles on Audible, for instance, and just listen to the first chapter, you don't have to do the whole thing. You'll get the idea. I think these days with books, it is, unless you're reading a crime thriller where you have to get to the ending, a lot of books, and particularly these books, you'll pick up the gist of it pretty quickly and start to get some significant value without having to read 500 pages just with reading 10 pages. So give it a go. Ray Dalio's Principles, available on audio. He's not paying me a commission. Maybe if he gets this video, he'll dump a few bill into my managed strategy portfolio for me, and I'll retire a rich man. Anyway, thank you, Ray. Hope you enjoy the book.